Why leaves change color? Your vocabulary words are underlined in red. One is vibrant. Vibrant means vivid or bright. Next is eventually. Eventually means gradually, not happening right away. Next is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a process by which green plants use sunlight to obtain food from carbon dioxide and water. Next is pores. Pores are small openings in a surface. Next is cells. Cells are the smallest basic units of living organisms. Next is chloroplast. Chloroplast is a formation inside a cell that contains chlorophyll, where photosynthesis takes place. Chlorophyll is a green pigment inside plants that helps them to absorb sunlight for photosynthesis. Next is absorbs. Absorbs means takes in or soaks up energy, liquid, or another substance. Our next vocabulary word is decrease. Decrease means to lessen in amount or intensity. Okay, let's read. The answers are all highlighted and numbered. You may pause this video and go back to look for your answers or do them while I read. Every fall, you know the drill. The leaves on the trees change color from green to red, orange, and yellow. The trees become explosions of vibrant color. Eventually, the leaves turn brown and fall off the trees. Of course, you know the leaves change color before winter, but do you know why? Let's start with the basics. Trees need to eat and drink just like us, but they don't eat food like we do. Instead, the leaves on trees use sunlight to produce food. This process is called photosynthesis. That's quite a mouthful to say. Let's take a closer look at how photosynthesis works. Basically, the tree breathes in carbon dioxide, which is in the air around us. The tree takes in carbon dioxide from pores on its leaves. The tree also absorbs water by its roots. Every time it rains, the tree is happy. The leaves are made up of very small cells, and inside those cells are tiny formations called chloroplasts. Each chloroplast has a green chemical that gives it its color. That green chemical is called chlorophyll. This is the answer to number 3. The chlorophyll is very important because it allows the photosynthesis to take place. When the light from the sun enters the leaf, the chlorophyll absorbs the light energy. Then oxygen is released from the leaves. That oxygen goes into the air and helps us breathe. Also, the light energy is turned into sugar that the trees use for food. That sugar is called glucose. Here's an easy way to remember this. This is the answer to number 1. Carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight are needed for photosynthesis. The output of photosynthesis, number 2, is glucose and oxygen. Now let's get back to why leaves change color. During the spring and summer, there's a lot of sunlight, but once fall and winter roll around, it doesn't stay light outside as long. That is the answer to number 4. So the leaves don't get as much sunlight as they used to. The chlorophyll in the leaves starts to decrease. And remember, chlorophyll gives leaves their green color. So if there is less chlorophyll, the leaves lose their green color. So where do the colors come from? Even though leaves look solid green, they actually have small amounts of other colors in them too. The chlorophyll is the main color, and it's green. There is also carotenoid, which makes yellow, orange, and brown. And there's anthocyan, which makes red and purple. Number 5. When the green starts to fade, you can start to see other colors coming out. Once the leaf runs out of food, it turns brown, dies, and eventually falls off. The tree is different, so the leaves change color at their own pace, and the colors depend on the temperature, the clouds, and the rain. It is different every fall, but it is always magical. If you missed one of these answers, please look at the highlight, look at the numbers, or rewind and listen to my voice.